Hi, I'm Frey Cochran, and for my communication assignment, I'm going to be talking about the history and knowledge of dyslexia. And with this speech, I hope to inform my audience on why dyslexia needs to be studied further and sufferers need to get the help they need while learning. Did you know that 15% of Americans have dyslexia? And this number can be higher because dyslexia can go untreated and undiagnosed for years on end. Dyslexia is a learning disability that affects a person's ability to read and process words and numbers whilst reading and doing math and others like that. This incapability is to process words normally, and swiftly has made these sufferers feel isolated from the world and can lead to more serious issues like depression, anxiety. And as somebody who has two family members who suffer from dyslexia in different capacities, I have seen this firsthand and what this can do and what this isolation can feel like for these sufferers. And I believe there's a lot we can do to help these people to make their lives easier and to make their childhoods better. The first way we can improve their livelihoods is to help our public school system with helping these people. We can help them by teaching these teachers how to help these kids, and we can get them the tools they need, like reading devices, and they can get these little L-shaped things. I don't have one with me, but you can do it to help isolate the paragraphs so they can help focus on the paragraph and help them read it better. And I think these kids can learn a lot more with these tools, and it can help show them their capabilities. Because I believe these kids, they can do a lot more than what these public schools are teaching them. And I believe that we shouldn't be doing these kids in the special ed classes, because I know a lot of kids that were put in these special ed classes that didn't really need it. They just need a little bit more help in the normal classroom. And my visual aid, I have 7 types of disabilities that are the most common, and they are the most common in the classroom. The most common ones are dyscalculia. That is the term for dyslexia of numbers, but they're in the same subcategory. It's where you have a hard time looking at numbers and doing math because you can see a 4 as a 7. And 5 to 10% of the population has the more severe portion of it, where they see numbers as flipped. And dyslexia is, like I said earlier, 15%, but 5 to 10% have the more serious version, which we believe my brother has, is where they see numbers flipped. And it can go on and on and on. And 20% of children have dysgraphia. That is where they don't process stuff, like in general, as quickly as possible. And this can be a sign of a more serious one, like autism and high functioning Down syndrome. And now we need to start talking about how we can help them into adulthood, because we can't just stop helping these people when they're getting out of high school, because this continues to be something they deal with into their adulthood. And I think the biggest help we can have for them is with giving them more patience, like in ordering in menus, or going into a bookstore and then reading the titles slower than others. We need to give these people more time, and as a family member, you can maybe help them read a menu, or something as simple as that. And I know that people who suffer from dyslexia have the ability to do great things. And I don't want it to be the reason why these people don't get to their highest point. Thank you.